Grit is the powerful combination of passion and perseverance that leads to long-term success. It is the quality that allows individuals to push forward despite difficulties, failures, and setbacks. Many people believe that talent or intelligence is the key to success, but research has shown that grit is often a more significant factor in achieving long-term goals. Passion fuels the drive to pursue something meaningful, while perseverance ensures that the effort remains consistent over time, even when faced with challenges. Together, they create an unstoppable force that propels individuals toward their aspirations. Passion provides the emotional connection and intrinsic motivation necessary to stay committed to a goal. When a person is truly passionate about something, they are willing to dedicate themselves to it wholeheartedly. This deep interest and enthusiasm become the foundation that keeps them engaged, helping them persist even when enthusiasm fades. However, passion alone is not enough. Many people start with excitement but struggle to sustain their efforts. This is where perseverance comes in, the ability to remain steadfast despite obstacles, rejections, or delays. Perseverance turns passion into an enduring force rather than just a passing emotion. Success rarely comes overnight. In most cases, it is the result of countless hours of effort, learning, and refining skills. Those who possess grit understand that setbacks are inevitable, but they do not allow temporary failures to define them. Instead, they view obstacles as opportunities to grow, adapt, and improve. This mindset allows them to remain committed to their goals even when the path becomes difficult. Many great achievers, from athletes to entrepreneurs, have faced numerous failures before reaching their ultimate success. What set them apart was not just their passion for their craft, but their relentless effort to keep going despite adversity. Another essential element of grit is maintaining long-term commitment. Many people lose motivation after initial excitement phase, or when they encounter challenges. However, those with grit do not give up when things get tough. They understand that consistency is more important than momentary bursts of enthusiasm. Their commitment is not dependent on immediate rewards, but on the greater vision they are striving to achieve. They are willing to put in the hard work, even when progress seems slow. Grit also plays a crucial role in fostering a growth mindset. People with grit believe that effort leads to improvement and success. Instead of seeing failure as an indication of their limitations, they see it as part of the learning process. They embrace challenges, seek feedback, and continuously work on their weaknesses. This approach ensures that they remain adaptable and resilient, even in the face of adversity. Their ability to keep moving forward, despite difficulties, enables them to outlast others who may have started with greater natural talent, but lacked the determination to persist. Ultimately, grit is the defining factor that separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. The blend of passion and perseverance creates an unstoppable force that drives continuous effort over time, leading to extraordinary accomplishments. Resilience over failure is one of the most essential aspects of grit, allowing individuals to overcome setbacks and continue their pursuit of success. Failure is an inevitable part of any worthwhile journey, and those who possess grit do not see it as a stopping point, but as a stepping stone toward growth. Instead of being discouraged by obstacles, they use them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and refine their approach. This mindset transforms failure from a negative experience into a valuable lesson that strengthens their determination and sharpens their skills. The ability to bounce back and keep moving forward is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up too soon. People with grit understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth or potential, but a natural part of progress. They do not let setbacks define them. Instead, they analyze their mistakes, extract useful insights, and make necessary adjustments. Each failure provides an opportunity to identify weaknesses, improve strategies, and develop resilience. This approach helps them stay motivated, knowing that every difficulty brings them closer to their goal. They embrace challenges with the belief that persistence and effort will ultimately lead to success, even if the path is filled with hurdles. Resilience is also about maintaining a strong mindset in the face of adversity. Many people feel discouraged after experiencing failure, allowing self-doubt to take over and influence their decision. However, those with grit develop the mental toughness needed to keep pushing forward despite disappointment. They refuse to let failures shake their confidence or make them lose sight of their aspirations. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, they focus on solutions and ways to improve. Their ability to recover quickly allows them to stay productive and maintain momentum, even during difficult times. One key factor that helps individuals cultivate resilience is their ability to reframe failure as temporary and controllable. They do not see a setback as a final defeat, but as a challenge that can be overcome with effort and persistence. This perspective enables them to navigate through hardships without losing motivation or giving up too soon. They understand that no success story is free from failure, and they are willing to endure setbacks for the sake of long-term achievement. Instead of fearing failure, they embrace it as part of the journey, using each experience to build strength and wisdom. Another important aspect of resilience is emotional regulation. Failure can be emotionally draining, leading to frustration, disappointment, and even the temptation to quit. However, those with grit learn how to manage their emotions effectively. They acknowledge their feelings but do not let them dictate their actions. They stay focused on their goals, remind themselves of their progress, and push forward with determination. This ability to maintain emotional stability, even in difficult situations, helps them stay on track and continue making progress despite setbacks. Bouncing back from failure requires both inner strength and an unwavering commitment to the bigger picture. Those who have grit understand that the road to success is not a straight path, but a journey filled with challenges. Their resilience allows them to face setbacks with confidence, knowing that persistence, effort, and a positive mindset will eventually lead them to success. Consistency is one of the most important qualities in achieving success, as it determines the ability to stay committed to long-term goals, regardless of challenges or distractions. Many people start with strong motivation, driven by excitement or inspiration, but that initial enthusiasm often fades when difficulties arise. What separates those who succeed from those who give up is not just talent or passion, but the ability to show up and put in the work every single day, even when they don't feel like it. Motivation may come and go, but consistency is the driving force that sustains progress over time. People often believe that massive actions or dramatic changes lead to success, but in reality, small, consistent efforts accumulate into significant achievements. Success is rarely the result of one defining moment. Instead, it is built on continuous improvement, daily habits, and the discipline to keep moving forward. This is true in any field, whether it's academics, fitness, career growth, or personal development. Those who remain consistent are the ones who make steady progress, while those who rely solely on motivation often struggle to maintain their momentum. Consistency also builds discipline, which is crucial for long-term success. Relying on motivation alone can lead to inconsistent efforts because motivation fluctuates depending on emotions, circumstances, or external influences. However, discipline ensures that a person continues working towards their goals, even when they don't feel inspired. Successful individuals understand that commitment is more important than feelings. They do what needs to be done regardless of their mood or external conditions. This steady effort compounds over time, creating an unstoppable force that leads to meaningful accomplishments. Another reason consistency is key is that it reinforces habits. Repeating an action over time turns it into a habit, making progress feel more natural and automatic. Good habits, once established, make it easier to stay on track because they eliminate the need for constant decision-making or willpower. For example, someone who consistently exercises every morning does not have to debate whether or not to work out each day. It becomes a non-negotiable part of their routine. The more consistent a person is, the more their habits shape their identity, reinforcing their belief that they are capable of achieving their goals. Long-term success also depends on the ability to endure periods of slow progress. Many people quit when they do not see immediate results, believing their efforts are in vain. However, real success is often built on persistence through seemingly unproductive phases. There will be times when progress is invisible, but those who continue to put in the work eventually reach a breakthrough. The ability to keep going, even when there are no immediate rewards, is a defining characteristic of those who achieve their aspirations. Ultimately, consistency is what transforms dreams into reality. Those who show up, put in the work daily, and remain committed to their goals over time are the ones who create lasting success. It is not the occasional bursts of effort, but the steady, continuous action that lead to mastery, achievement, and fulfillment. Hard work is the defining factor in success, surpassing natural talent in achieving real accomplishments. While talent may provide an initial advantage, it is not enough to guarantee long-term success. Those who rely solely on their natural abilities often fall behind those who are willing to put in the effort, persist through challenges, and continuously improve. Hard work fosters discipline, resilience, and skill development, which are crucial for reaching the highest levels of success in any field. Talent may open doors, but without consistent effort and dedication, it remains untapped potential. Many successful individuals started with little natural ability, but worked tirelessly to refine their skills. Hard work is the driving force behind excellence because it allows people to push their limits and develop expertise over time. Skills are not static. They can be cultivated through dedication, deliberate practice, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. Those who work hard embrace the learning process, continuously seeking ways to better themselves. In contrast, talented individuals who do not put in the necessary effort may stagnate, failing to maximize their potential. One of the biggest advantages of hard work is that it builds resilience. Success is rarely a straight path. It comes with setbacks, failures, and obstacles. Those who rely on talent alone may struggle when faced with adversity because they have not developed the perseverance needed to overcome challenges. Hardworking individuals, however, view failure as a learning experience and a necessary step toward growth. They understand that success is not immediate and are willing to endure difficulties to achieve their goals. This resilience allows them to persist when others would give up, ultimately setting them apart from those who depend solely on natural ability. Hard work also fosters discipline and consistency, which are essential for long-term success. Talent may give someone an early advantage, but without the habit of consistent effort, progress is limited. Dedication and discipline ensure that an individual remains committed to their goals even when motivation is low. By continuously refining their skills and pushing themselves to improve, hardworking individuals build a foundation for sustained achievement. They understand that every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to their overall success. Another key factor that makes hard work superior to talent is adaptability. In a constantly changing world, relying only on natural ability can be a disadvantage if one does not put in the effort to evolve. Hardworking individuals are always seeking knowledge, improving their skills, and adapting to new challenges. This ability to grow and adjust ensures that they remain competitive and capable of achieving their aspirations, regardless of their starting point. Talent may remain stagnant, but hard work ensures continuous progress. The most successful people in any field, whether in sports, business, science, or the arts, are those who prioritize effort over mere ability. Hard work transforms potential into reality, enabling individuals to rise above obstacles and achieve greatness. It is not intelligence, talent, or luck that determines success, but the willingness to persist, improve, and dedicate oneself to the journey. Mindset plays a crucial role in determining success, as it influences how individuals perceive challenges, failures, and personal growth. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This perspective helps build grit by encouraging individuals to embrace difficulties as opportunities for improvement rather than as obstacles that define their limitations. When people adopt a growth mindset, they are more likely to persevere through hardships, push past setbacks, and remain committed to long-term goals. Those with a growth mindset see challenges as a necessary part of the learning process. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, they welcome them as chances to expand their knowledge and skills. They understand that struggle is not a sign of weakness, but rather an indication of growth and progress. This perspective helps build resilience as it allows individuals to stay motivated even when facing difficulties. By viewing obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, they cultivate the perseverance needed to achieve success. This approach strengthens grit by reinforcing the idea that success is a result of continuous effort rather than innate ability. Failure is another area where a growth mindset makes a significant difference. People with a fixed mindset, who believe that abilities are static, often see failure as a reflection of their worth or limitations. In contrast, those with a growth mindset recognize failure as an essential part of improvement. They analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and make the necessary adjustments to do better next time. This willingness to learn from failure helps build grit because it encourages persistence instead of discouragement. Rather than giving up when faced with setbacks, individuals with a growth mindset use failures as valuable learning experiences that bring them closer to their goals. Effort and hard work are also closely tied to a growth mindset. People who believe in their ability to develop skills through practice and dedication are more likely to put in the work needed to succeed. They do not rely on natural talent alone, but understand that consistent effort is the key to mastery. This mindset fosters discipline and commitment, which are essential components of grit. By staying focused on progress rather than perfection, they maintain a long-term perspective and avoid becoming discouraged by temporary struggles. Additionally, a growth mindset encourages adaptability and problem solving. Those who adopt this perspective are open to feedback and willing to adjust their approaches when necessary. Instead of feeling threatened by criticism, they see it as a valuable tool for improvement. This flexibility is crucial in building grit, as it allows individuals to navigate challenges with confidence and continue striving for their objectives, even when circumstances change. Their ability to remain adaptable ensures they keep progressing despite difficulties. Ultimately, a growth mindset lays the foundation for grit by shaping how individuals respond to challenges and setbacks. When people believe in their capacity to grow, they are more likely to persist through obstacles, put in the necessary effort, and remain committed to their goals. This resilience and determination are what drive real success, proving that mindset truly matters in achieving long-term accomplishments. Thank you.